Blissful afternoon, beautiful people. Hey, YouTube family. So this is Natural. Welcome to our new subscribers. We've had plenty of them. Let's say that first of all, we like to welcome you on board. I'm sorry, I'm on the island of Grenada for those of you that don't know, and it's really warm today. I'm sitting here, not only, I just got in, so I comes straight out my clothes when I get in because it's just straight into my body wrap, which is my favorite. You'll always see me, surely when I'm home. Look, I got a fan and a rag. It's really going on. I got my moringa iced tea. So anyway, cheers, beautiful people. Cheers. This is part 2. Dating in Grenada. And this is because for the duration, this is the first time I'm really diving into dating. My experience, I'm only doing 3 of them. This is part 2. You have to go back and look at part 1. I'm still laughing at y'all because y'all really, I'm always saying I want comments and interaction. Y'all gave it up. And wait a minute, I found a whole bunch of comments that I had never responded to. One thing about me, I'm always trying to respond to each and every. I don't know where they were sitting. Anyway, things been going on with YouTube that I don't understand anyway. So that's one. Welcome. This is part 2, dating in Grenada. You can see the topic. I hope you got your drink. You can call it story time, whatever it is. We just sharing. So, oh, one more thing. I got up 3 o'clock this morning, beautiful people. Cheers before we get started. And I had an email that I've been invited to be or approved to be in the YouTube Partner Program. Listen, what's the name of my channel? Natural's Tribe. Everybody should have a tribe. I know one thing for sure, and I'm only clear about one thing. I couldn't have done it without y'all. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers, but YouTube has started the new thing where you got 500 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, and post videos, right? Within that a certain time frame. Anyway, we are approved. Now, I don't know what all this means. We're doing this together. We in this together. Y'all go ahead. All I know is that it's opened up a lot of perks, ways to sustain and create streams of income. One thing I do want to check with YouTube, though, and some of you might know before we get started, I have access to sell from a shop in YouTube, but I'm wondering, do you have to sell? Because I see other people selling stuff and it'd be like t-shirts and stuff that I'm not really interested in. I want to know, I have my own business. Can I put like my sea moss, moringa, and sour sap on there? Can I put like my healing crystals on it? Can I put my earring line on there? Like, do you have to sell something I don't know. But anyway, being approved, you also have access to YouTube. So now I can chat with them and ask all these questions. These are the questions. Anyway, I want to thank y'all because that means one thing, that y'all been really rocking with me. Y'all been rocking with me. Y'all been sharing the video so other people could subscribe and share and comment. And we almost there. The only thing I'm clear about, like I said, we're doing this together because I don't really quite know what it is and what it ain't. Wait a minute, was something I was going to say. I lost my train of thought. Hold on. Okay, so what it does do, it opens up the doors for super chats. I'm talking about when we do our lives every Monday. The super chats are now open, the super stickers, so y'all can be as generous as you would like. Yes, and I've also, if you look under the community tab, I've posted my Earth Day celebration. Read it, check it out, ask questions. I want y'all to be a part of it. 8th December. I'll be here on the island of Grenada this year. And that's it. I just wanted to say thanks. Welcome to our newer members. Thanks to the ones been trying with me from the very beginning. Thanks for the ones that came in. Thanks for the ones that share the videos and all that good stuff. But today we're here for part 2. So this is a police officer. This is the same police officer that hand-delivered the divorce papers to my ex-husband. Long story short, I took the papers up to the courthouse. He would not take them from me. Officer, would you please deliver explain to him, make sure you read everything thoroughly, that Natural has the legal right down in that little corner of the divorce decree, the legal right to take her name back. So we miss Natural. We're no longer Mrs. Gilbert. Nice officer. And after he did that, he came over because I was sitting waiting for something, some documents from the judge or something. And he came over and, you seem like a nice person and I wish you all the best and blah, blah, blah. Do you mind if we exchange numbers? I'd like to talk to you sometime. And at that point, I was just coming out of the courtroom. I wasn't frustrated. I wasn't vulnerable. I wasn't any of that. But he seemed like a nice guy. In his uniform, going back and forth doing duties. And listen, I know the last part one, a few of y'all came in and said, well, maybe it's the culture. Okay, then tell me if this is the culture then. So I was just looking through the WhatsApp chat, so I make sure I have everything right. So the first day that he contacted me, hi, how you doing? The normal stuff. How did everything go in traffic court? Because I was up there for traffic court, and I was also there to hand him the divorce decree. How did everything go? And I said everything went well. Okay, well, you have a good night. And that's it. And I said, okay, that's nice. And then the second day, he called. He didn't miss too many days. He called, how are you? I hope all is well. The second day, wait a minute, second day. Okay, now the third day, this is where everything went to the left. So the third day, not really went to the left. He expressed his interest. He said, I really, think you nice. You different from what I accustomed to seeing on island and whatever. And I was like, oh, okay, but I'm newly divorced. So please don't expect anything. Don't expect much from me or anything around anything. But hi, how you doing, and being a friend and everything. So he said, well, I just want you to know that I am very much interested in you. Okay. So I said, well, thank you for being interested in me, because that's all I could give you at that point. I mean, I just literally, I am newly. So the next day, he sends me a text. So we into the third or fourth day, and he sends me a text. He says, I just want you to know that I can't stop thinking about you. And I said, I said, well, that's real interesting. I said, but I'm going to ask you one question. If you can answer this for me. What are you thinking when you're thinking about me? I'm thinking he's going to say, well, I know I would like to take you out. I know I would get to know you better, because he's expressing himself in that way. Like I said, y'all, I'm a very clear communicator. So I said, I just want to let you know I can't stop thinking about you. I said, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you? And I think he said 47 or 48. And I said, okay, well, you're a tad bit younger than me, but hey, I'm open to age gap relationships. I mean, I'm just open these days. I'm free and I'm open. It's about your spirit, your maturity level, and what you're doing with your life. Where's your mind at, your spirit, your heart? I'm interested in those things you can't go buy at the supermarket, right? So I'm very much, I can't stop thinking about you. I said, what are you thinking when you think about me? He said, just laying next to you. I said, wait a minute. You met me. You told me how nice you thought I was. You a man with a career, so to speak. I'm thinking you should have some kind of common sense with a big woman like me. And I said, is that all? This is how the text is going. Like, I would show y'all the text if his name and number wasn't at the top. I don't want to expose his ass. And I said, wait a minute. I said, okay, I said, calm down, Natural. I said, is that all you think when you think of me, is laying next to me? Now, in my mind, if you laying next to me, I have not met too many men that could lay next to me and they not rise up. And I've had situations, because I'm so cool. Like, if you at my house and something going down, it's too late, or the buses don't go out here, or you don't have a vehicle or something. I say, well, you can stay. I'll even sleep on my little settee, my little love seat, and I'll let my guests have my bed. I mean, I'll make accommodations for people because I know I don't care what you say. You sure you can sleep in the bed next to me? I ain't met too many men can sleep in the bed next to me and they not be all jacked up. No, I want you to get some sleep. I want me to get some too, and it ain't that kind of party. So I'm thinking, why would somebody know you 4 days and they're expressing that they're interested in you, and then their opportunity to attack, can't stop thinking about you? Well, okay, maybe he's just being honest. But even if you're being honest, come on, you a big grown-ass man. If you really attracted to somebody, you think you're going to get her by telling her you want to be in the bed with her? And you ain't even took her out nowhere? Is this really all? I must be old-fashioned in dating or something, because this is getting ridiculous. Hello? It's getting real ridiculous. He said, I'm laying next to you in the bed. And then the line came after, and making love to you. I said, wait a minute, you didn't think about taking me out to dinner? Let's go somewhere and have a cup of tea, because I love different kind of teas. And just sit and get to know each other. Get a car. I said the same thing I said in the first video. I said, you don't want to get a couple doubles and a couple mangoes and maybe go sit, find us a nice tree and a rock and just sit and laugh by the water or something and get to know each other. See if we're comfortable enough to be in the bed with each other. I said, that's all you got. You didn't think about paying, because I was pissed then. I said, you ain't think about maybe offering to pay my rent, pay half of it, help me deal with the car situation. You ain't think about none of that. You thought about laying in my bed making love to me. You ain't think about going out. Grenada. Now, I do not want to trump all men into one basket. I promise I don't want to do that. I promise y'all. But I've been here 8 years. And story after story after story has been the same. So when I say there's no dating culture in Grenada, that's exactly what I mean. There's no dating culture. The culture is, I call you, I woo you to the best of my ability, which ain't even a woo. I try to get my way over to your house. I try to sleep with you, and then either you're going to be my woman or you not. You done skipped over a whole slew of shit. You just done skipped over. There is no dating culture. There is no dating culture. It can't be. It just can't be. It can't be. It can't be. I met a young lady the other day, and this is a little bit off track, but this is still, she had 4 beautiful children. I'm always talking to different people. That's how I meet people on island, right? And the 4 beautiful children, somehow orgasms came up. Somehow. I don't know. I can't remember what I was talking about. But she said, Natural, can I tell you something? I said, what? She said, I've never had an orgasm. I said, excuse me? You got 4 children. You have to have had an orgasm. She said, I've never, ever had an orgasm. So that means one thing. That they have been, and that's it. They're the only one coming. Same thing in dating. That's why they skip over all that. Somebody is jacked up around here. Somebody. I talked to too many people way before I had this YouTube channel. And I've interviewed too many people. And I met women, and they say the same thing. These locals. I ain't talking about nobody from somewhere else. I said, and you tolerate, well, that's the way they are. What? Grenadian men, I love you, but I promise you, I'm going to hold some workshops to teach y'all how to date women. I'm sorry. It's a whole lot should happen before you laying down next to me, making love to me. And even if you are thinking that, you don't say that to no big, grown, intelligent, educated, beautiful. You don't say that. Keep that shit to yourself and date her and impress her. You gotta impress somebody. You got to. What would a woman like me? Why would a woman like me be interested in a man like you? Now, if you can answer that question, why would a woman? You ain't gave me no reason to get excited about you. 4 days, you telling me I can't stop thinking about you. I'm laying in the bed next to you. You ain't even have to say to make love to you. Why would you? Because anybody laying in the bed next to me, either I'm being nice and we trying to sleep, and 9 times out of 10, I'm going to get up and go on my city, or it's somebody that I'm interested in laying in the bed next to you. I don't know you. It is really sad. It is really, really sad. I love y'all. So that's number 2. And I'm only telling y'all one more, and then I'm done with this shit. And then y'all ain't got to ask me no more. Y'all ain't got to ask me no more. So how's dating? Because y'all been asking me the whole time. Sometimes I skim over it like I don't see it. And then I say, let me answer this. But y'all got to hear the last one. It just happened the other day. He comes to my booth all the time, but I guarantee he won't be coming no more. So the last one will be part 3. This is part 2. Oh, and by the way, I seen a very, very handsome, chocolate, dark, beautiful white teeth. His shit so white, he make my shit look yellow. Beautiful. And he was younger. Stay tuned for part 3. I love y'all.